Moment of truth. Come on, Shell City Miles. Flee, Shell City Miles. Oh, yes. Whew. Well, hello there, and welcome to the 4th episode, I think, of Let's Play Spongebob Squarepants. The movie, sorry. I almost said Battle for Bikini Bottom. I barely stopped myself. In the last episode, something bad happened with the loading screen, so I decided to just go ahead and make this a separate episode. I just used the new move we also learned last episode, and now I'm gonna do this. Hey, it's that dude. Oh yeah, and we drove a sandwich for a while. Now where's that in the action? Oh, maybe that's why you can't actually use it. Just as confused as you are. I like how there's a hint right there as Patrick's just staring at him. But nope. Let's do that. Oh boy. That was dumb. That was dumb. Yeah. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I was trying to turn up the volume of the game, and now I think I turned it up too loud, but it's too late. Now I'm in the middle of the action. So this is how you take these guys down. Hit them twice, and that is how that goes. Now, I mentioned before that if there's a relevant extra, I would check in between episodes, see if we got one, and turns out we have. So let's just hit options, go down to extras. We've got this stuff. We've got Mermaid Man SpongeBob, long bucket head antennas, SpongeBob art pack, bad guy sound pack, and film trailer 2. Only 2 of these really matter, so let's check out Mermaid Man SpongeBob and long bucket head antennas. I won't have these on for the entire game, just so you know. In fact, you can't actually see SpongeBob's right now. I don't think you can see the bucket heads either. So, let's just do this real quick. Oh gosh. So apparently that's just a reskinned goo. And you still can't. Okay, here we go. This is gonna work.
So obviously I should have done this before I actually started the episode. Oh gosh, if the loading screen doesn't work now. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Maybe it won't now.
Whew! We now have Mermaid Man SpongeBob. And over there, it's a little hard to tell, but the bucket head, any enemy that has a bucket head, their antenna will be longer. Or antennae? I don't know. And they don't really have an eye on their antenna, so. Oh, and we have another P point. I guess that's better. We upgraded health last time, so let's upgrade one of these moves. Let's upgrade Karate Spin. Yeah, it should be pretty obvious what this upgrade does, but now we can reflect enemies' projectiles back at them, because that's what happens when you have metal gloves. Or metal hands, really. Tell that to every single robot in every single video game ever. Except, well, SpongeBob's not a robot, so I guess that doesn't apply here. I'm instinctively wanting to use the bubble bowl because of Battle for Bikini Bottom, but I know that won't work. That was not in sync at all. Oh yeah, if you can actually rotate the control stick for no real. Wait, can you? Yeah, you kind of can to rotate yourself. I think it doesn't really do much. Maybe it does. Oh gosh, doesn't do anything. I would explain what that goop does, but A, the cutscene kind of did. And, like, I'll probably be hit soon anyway. So I might as well just wait until that happens. Woo! Really dodging me here, dude. Oh, golly. Ooh, that was close. I think he started moving away. Let's just grab that 10 macho. That numero 10 macho point. Let's just slice open these with our metal gloves. Oh, golly. Yeah. Oh. And who's that? Oh hey, it's everyone's favorite character, Barn Silo. That kind of looks like a barn silo, I guess. Close enough for me. So let's just do that. And kablooey! Oh, that's where I was coming from. What even made that explode? Well, at least it made that beautiful noise. And by noise, I obviously mean music. Now, over here, there's that, for one thing. Which, I think that's a purple up. Nope, just 10. But over here, we have another extra. I don't actually know what this one does, so I'll hopefully remember to look that up in between episodes. Yeah, shortcut. Okay, let's just head on through here, and these are pretty much the floating tikis I should probably mention in the first game. Here's some jellyfish with antennae, ying, and ying. Oh yeah, I forgot to get a new controller. Ha! Well, woo! Oh, oh, that's pretty neat. I've never had that happen before. That was pretty neat. Oh man. Those laughing dudes pretty much just kind of show up throughout the entire level, in case you couldn't tell. Let's see, we got ourselves a little very, very difficult puzzle here. Let's actually solve it over here, because here we have a new type of challenge. Before we had the Combat Arena challenge, now we have the Spongebob challenge. If you remember the Spongebob power-up thing from the Battle for Bikini Bottom game, that's pretty much what this is, but in its own self-contained challenge. They're pretty neat, and they can get pretty crazy later on. Now, the Combat Arena challenges are available for both SpongeBob and Patrick. This is solely for SpongeBob, and Patrick does actually get his own little challenge thing, which we will get to eventually. And it may not seem like much now, but trust me, these challenges get pretty crazy. I think I've beaten them all before? I'm not actually sure. I have never beaten this game 100% before, I know that. I've beaten Battle for Bikini Bottom quite a few times, but never this one. Oh, I missed a yellow over there. Phooey. I won't probably ever really refer to those by their point value. I'll more just refer to them by their color, because that's more what I know them by. Whew. One downfall is SpongeBob being very, I would say slippery, but he's a ball, so I guess rollerying? That was dumb. Let's just speed on back up here. Oh gosh. Ooh, camera effects. Ooh. That's what happens if you fail. I think you just start back in the level. Yeah, but back at the beginning. Eeg. Definitely speeding through here now. There we go. Really? Sigh. Oh gosh. Let's be some. Oh yeah. That wasn't actually all that smart. That was kind of gutsy, but. And here's probably the closest thing to a challenge, I say, after having, like, fallen off twice and died once. But that's. Oh gosh, SpongeBob's feet are on the floor. SpongeBob. Oh gosh, that goofy Goober token will save you, probably. Yay. I hope these goofy Goober tokens are redeemable for something. I guess for new moves. But are new moves really worth this? This entire adventure? And do we really care about saving Mr. Krabs? It's all about the tokens. And if they're not redeemable, then who really cares? That is an answer for another time. And by another time, I mean never. Just so we're clear on that. Just so you're not expecting something from me that I just can't give you. And you can kind of see over there something, but you can also see over here, that dude almost tried to kill me. He almost tried to kill me. Did he just give me a purple? Wow, that's kind of ridiculous. And now we've got Steam. I don't know if Steam really even appeared in Battle for Bikini Bottom, and if it did, I don't know if it actually hurt SpongeBob and Patrick at all. We got a little timing challenge. Let's see if I can pull this off right. I never really do. So let's see if I can change that trend. I don't think you can grab onto the edges of boxes if this is any indication. One last. Come on. Okay, yeah, I just messed it up. Can I just do this? No, dang it. Well, I failed. I can almost never do that. I don't know if I've ever successfully done that, so... Oh gosh. Woo! And over here, we've got one of these, once again with a door on them. Is that just where the cloning happens? The Bouncy Bounce Bounce task is now open to play. If you remember that suspicious thing over there, I probably wouldn't have pointed that out if it wouldn't have come... Actually, no, I would have pointed it out no matter what, probably, so... Unless I was trying to be... That is a horrible camera angle. Ow. But I probably would have pointed that out anyway. Unless I was trying to keep it a secret. Which apparently I wasn't, even though that kind of thing I'm normally secretive about, so I don't know why I mentioned it. That was an incredible zoom up on SpongeBob. Look at that! You can take up practically the whole screen. I don't know if we've ever gotten so many Goofy Goober tokens in the single level. No, actually no. Last episode or the episode before, I'm pretty sure we got more. The Bungee Challenge is now open to play. More challenges! And I believe we have the ability to do this. Actually. These, this is interesting. These boxes back here give you a little hint about this. Excuse me. See if you can figure it out before I actually mention it. Right there. Got an extra? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a neat little thing that I think I figured out on accident, that you could get an extra from that, and then, like, I looked it up at some point down the road, and I figured out that that's how it worked. And bringing back the bungee challenges from the, from Battle for Bikini Bottom. Something that I actually haven't pointed out about Battle for Bikini Bottom, actually, that should be pretty obvious. It's very similar in a lot of ways to Battle for Bikini Bottom, besides a few key differences, including the lack of Sandy, and the lack of, like, an overall hub world. This game is a lot more linear than Battle for Bikini Bottom. You should be able to tell. The camera angles are just beautiful for bright light shine in your eyes, aren't they? Woohoo! Yeah! Sweet. Woo. I was on something interesting, and now I think I ended that. So normally I'm much better. Actually, no, who am I kidding? I'm terrible at remembering what I'm talking about. I won't even try and lie about that. I won't even accidentally not realize that that doesn't happen, because it does. Woo! It happens more in recordings, though, because I get sidetracked very easily by things. Either that, or I ignore things that I probably should be sidetracked by and start talking about. Checkpoint things are back. Except, I think there's a little text box at the bottom before where it said, like, you know, checkpoint reached or something like that. Excuse me. I believe most of those you can jump over if they're positioned just right. And those sharp-eyed of you will notice that there is another pad over here. What happened at the last pad? Ow. Okay, now I can show these. These make you slip. Okay, this is... Oh, gosh. Sandwich. And let's check out the pad. Shows SpongeBob on it, but the floating block challenges are the Patrick exploding levels. Yes, these are the Patrick exploding levels. These are pretty much just... Actually, these and the SpongeBob challenges are very... yeah, SpongeBall. I think I said that. They're very platforming based, which is pretty neat. I mean, the entire game... Treasure box. The entire game is obviously platforming. Like, platforming based. I mean, and a little bit of racer, I guess. But it's really neat to just see, like... These separate, really? These, like, wholly separate challenges, just dedicated to nothing but what's happening right now. I've never seen this before, but ones that are just purely dedicated to platforming. If I had to pick which one of these I preferred, which one of these games, I would probably prefer this, or not this. I would probably prefer the Battle for Bikini Bottom over this, because even with this game being more linear for sure, it still manages, at least if memory serves, a pretty cool similar length. Like, the levels themselves are definitely longer. Actually, no, the levels themselves are shorter. What does make this game about the same length? Is it these challenges? Maybe. I don't know. I remember it being about the same length, though. But maybe it's just because I played that one more. Maybe it's because I played this one more and I got tired of it. I don't know. But I always preferred Battle for Bikini Bottom. There is one other SpongeBob game to factor into this equation that hopefully I will get to show you guys at some point. I would really like to show it to you, especially since I remember it being... That is one crazy moving block over there. Kind of scared for that one. Interesting to see how that turns out. But I don't see why I wouldn't get to record it. It's more of just a question of when. So expect that eventually. That was interesting. Speaking of interesting, once we get a little bit farther in here, I believe this happens. I hope you don't get nauseous or dizzy, or nauseous from being dizzy. I also don't quite understand what these blocks are supposed to be. Are they... Maybe they're bubbles, now that I think about it. I think they're bubbles. That's what they're supposed to be. And I just remember that I have the cartwheel ability. I kind of forgot about that. I think this might beat out the last couple episodes for most amount of goofy Goober tokens, though. Every time I see this loading screen, I'm going to get so scared now. Well, I mean, not so scared as in the most scared I've ever been in my life. That'd probably be an overstatement. Probably just the second most scared, yeah. That sounds about right. Yes, I was going to mention, I don't believe that hitting them like that does anything. Just like in the cutscene. And, okay, I forgot about this. We go over here for some strange reason, which is kind of a mini combat arena challenge. Actually, what am I doing? I should probably destroy this first. This, actually, now that I think about it, this reminds me of the, there's another spot later on that reminds me more of it, but the, what was it, the lighthouse? From, I think it was a lighthouse. Oh man, I gotta pee. Sweet. I think it was the lighthouse, in downtown Bikini Bottom, in Battle for Bikini Bottom, where you have the, enemy gauntlet. Yeah, that's what this reminds me of. Woo! And button. And now we have platforms over there. If you'll notice, there is another little cave area right over here. The Patrick Gets Steam task is now open play. We can't play this one yet, though, without Patrick. So we'll have to come back once we have the ability to play as Patrick. So let's go get that ability. Yeah. Using SpongeBob's attack will still get you a little bit of extra distance. I didn't actually know you could attack those things from over there. Oh yeah, I still have a P. I forgot. Woo! Woo! Yeah. And speaking of switching to Patrick, conveniently enough, here's this right here. And speaking of the P, we can upgrade one of these. I'd say, we haven't really seen the cartwheel enough. So I'll upgrade the Star Spin, because we've seen that quite a bit. What does this actually become? I forget. Patrick's Macho Star Spin. Oh, reflect enemies' projectiles back at him. Something that kind of bugs me about the upgrades, actually, a lot of them are necessary. Like, there's enemies later on that can only be defeated by being very, very quick. I don't even know if you can defeat them like that. Or reflecting their projectiles back at them. Which, honestly, that bugs me. There is actually one upgrade I believe if you get, you can't do a challenge. You actually can't complete it. So, I'm definitely going to avoid that one. I believe, yeah, Patrick's thing gets a lot shinier and prettier and colorful. Yes. But I'm definitely going to be avoiding upgrading that one when the time comes. Oh, gosh. And in case you can guess, this is the Patrick Gets Steam challenge. Patrick gets a lot of more of the just basic platforming challenges. Which, I mean, it doesn't really make a difference who gets them, I suppose. Ow. I mean, it doesn't make much of a difference for who gets them, but it's still neat that they're there. Yeah, I kind of stopped caring at the end there. Woo! In Goofy we trust. How many have we... I'm going to put at the end of this episode, if I remember, a counter for just how many Goofy Goober tokens we've gotten. The last amount I remember us, like, getting is 9, so I believe we've gotten at least 5. We'll see how correct that is in once it's uploaded, and for me in editing. And, you know, maybe if, like, I don't know if I show Moneyman this before. I mean, I've never actually done that before, but if I do, or if I show anyone else, I don't know why I would. And I need SpongeBob again. And SpongeBob. Oh yeah, we have Mermaid Man, SpongeBob. Just hit these. And that. And some of this. And everything disappears. SpongeBob broke all the buildings. And by buildings, I mean small structures. Oh, man. Oh, gosh. Excuse me. This is like the movie. This is like a dark, twisted version of SpongeBob. And here we have the final Goofy Goober token of the episode. This might have gone on a bit long, actually. I don't know how much this video I would really speed up or cut out. Hopefully enough to make it a decent length episode, though. Next episode, we're going to be going to Rub-a-Dub-Dub Slip Slide in the Tub, though. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.